Welcome everybody to the final match of this weekend. We have Blossom and Quado versus River and Rocket, and we are just waiting for, I believe, Rocket. I will see if they are ready, and then we can get them counted down soon. Hope you guys are excited. This is gonna be a good match. We hope. I guess I don't know for sure, but I know Blossom and Quado have been doing a lot of practice, so we'll be seeing. Okay. Be seeing hopefully them getting a lot of and yeah, I don't know what's up with uh Blossom's stream right now. Seems to be behind for some reason.
Hmm.
But uh yeah, what are you thinking from the start, Floof? What do you see?
Well, this is not a start you or like I guess I really see because a lot of times we play with elevator pass randomized, but with this start in particular, you have access to city from the start because you can take the elevator down. You also have out of logic access to resting ground, so I suspect that both teams will. Oh, okay, never mind. It's in logic.
Oh
They
wow.
will split city and resting grounds, I think. Um,
Well, yeah.
those are really the only two places we can go from the start. Um,
Hmm.
need to see like
Where's
exactly.
the okay. Let's see, we have City 2, Resting
Mhm.
Grounds 2. But I mean the other thing is they have claw, so they can just climb all the way up to Crossroads from here if they want to, which I guess Crossroads only has 2, but that allows them to get to yeah, with claw, they can get to Cliffs and Green Path and Dirt Myth and all these other places that have so many more items.
It's quite a long walk though, so
Yeah, so
it would be nice to have a stag.
we'll be expecting to see
Oh, speaking of
a lot of
stags,
checks along the way, but oh, that's
yeah,
funny. Oh, another sag? Okay. Oh, and okay, we have Blossom Stream now. Blossom being cringe? You really do hate to see it.
it is a very sensible thing to check Dirtmouth stag with Dirtmouth 6 in the tracker.
I mean, if you're
Unless
cringe, maybe.
you're caught, then you never check Dirtmouth.
Reasonable if you're cringe. I mean, I don't know. So we're seeing City Village Stag, City Storeroom Stag.
That's quite a lot of
This
stags.
is concerning. But I mean, they do already have access to cliffs. We might see Vanilla Stag Nest into Wings, which would be very interesting. Uh,
That would be interesting, but I think it's too early to
yeah,
call it.
I think we're seeing Quado and Blossom go for the probably slightly higher percentage play here, which is to go immediately to Crossroads and Green Path, since they have higher numbers, whereas we're seeing Rocket and River do Deep Nest and City, which lower numbers, but both are reasonable plays. They haven't found really anything in either location, but yeah, I do think that the higher percentage play is where Blossom and Quado are right now.
Yeah, I think I agree with that. Um,
It really it's surprising because fungal waste is 0, and I think we just saw Quado go straight past autopilot because Fog Canyon is 0. So yeah, it's very interesting.
Just gunning straight for green path.
Yeah, has some funny zeros. Just low numbers everywhere. Peak has 5 though, so.
Yeah, I'm excited to see early peak, hopefully.
I don't know, have we seen any... I don't think we've seen any major items pop up. River is testing fate.
Oh, this is something I would very much not like to do.
Yeah, this is in fact the way to fight this Devout. If you don't skip it, just keep it stuck here and keep up slashing it. It's actually a very consistent strat. Very easy.
I did not know that.
You can do this with the upper Devout as well. You aggro it to the edge and just keep slapping its mask, it'll keep going forward. But yeah, as you see, it's backing up a bunch, so if River just had more HP, he could just go and jump over
nice.
it.
You got it.
But yeah, and I think we're seeing HP bars from River. Interesting. Funny HP bar since it goes based off of masks.
Oh, River.
Well, I guess, yeah.
Oh, we're not getting vanilla Stagnest. Yeah.
You really do hate to see it. And did we see Salubra? Ooh, I think I missed it.
I think Blossom got Stagnest from Salubra.
Stagnest from Salubra. Was there anything else there? Huh.
I could not see the items there.
Yeah. No. See, the problem with randomizing focus is that it would be very hard for our players to concentrate on the matches if they don't have any focus, you know?
This is so true.
We really don't want that. Some healing here. I mean, I guess this is healing for the Huskard.
Is that our second major item of the siege? I just saw Quado pick up Wraiths.
Yeah, I think that's it.
It's kind of surprising that we haven't seen anything.
Yeah, it's surprising and not surprising, I guess, just because having Claw makes it so that you just kind of don't expect to get anything, even if you kind of know where everything is. It's just...
I guess no one's really been to Dartmouth.
Yeah, that's also true.
Most of the things are.
Although, based on these previous seeds we've seen, we're expecting like 12 in Egg Shop and -5 at Sly. I'd say that's pretty accurate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we expect that in Quado getting the lucky
Quado's
hazard
showing off
respawn right
the
there.
hazard respawn.
Yeah. That hazard respawn is like a rectangular strip all the way down that wall. It's very interesting, and it just warps you to the top. But yeah, I expect we'll see King's Pass and also some of Cliff soon, just because they got that Stagnest stag. Looks like there's nothing here. I didn't see if there's anything at Zelda. Was there anything at Zelda?
I'm going to be honest, the text is too small for me to see on my screen.
I did not see what was at Zelda. I believe the settings they were added to a command. I think maybe. I think we just saw Cloak at 17 grubs, so let's go grubs.
Yeah, and speaking of grubs, Blossom is playing with the grub train mod, which gives them a bunch of little cute grubbies following them around.
Yeah.
Very nice.
So technically, if they pogo any of the grubs, that's very much banned. But hopefully they don't. Yeah. I think. I don't know if it's possible to turn off the function of pogoing the grubs, but I know that there is a way to pogo the grubs, and that would give an advantage. But other than that, they are very cute, and they are very invulnerable, and very terrifying. To watch them jump into spikes and just not be in pain. They're just too strong.
Ah. Oh, River. There are lever skips with QOL, so this is technically not needed.
Yeah.
But he gets it, so.
It's alright, yeah. River showing us some rooms that he downloaded last night, actually. They were not in the game prior to last night, and he downloaded them to his game just so that he could show them off today. Actually, very, very cool. And
we
dive from
did see
Quato.
a white fragment from, I think, is Zelda. And
Looks like it says a Zelda, but it also looks like it's a. Oh, is that a 4 or a 1? Well, if it's a 4, then it's reasonable to buy. If it's a 1, I could be convinced to just leave it there, just for the sake of not getting Void Heart early.
I personally don't really care for equipping King Soul, but it is nice for some of the dive floors.
And River deciding to heal right before benching, as if it's important. It's very important that he stays very healthy before he gets his health back. Yeah.
It's for extra health. You never know when you might need the extra health.
True. Quato taking a gamble and getting 10 times his Geo for killing a Vengefly King. Very cool. Very cool. Hit the jackpot today. And we're seeing False Knight from Blossom and Sanctum from River. I think they haven't gotten a single major from City yet. And there are 2 there.
Yeah, so. City is still at 2 for both teams.
Did I? Am I?
Yes? What did you see?
Did that? Yeah. Did
Wait.
River just slight televator?
The elevator.
I don't think it was very significant. I think it might have lost time, but hopefully we don't see more televators. Otherwise, we're gonna have to ask him to ride up the elevator normally again.
Unfortunately, televator is a major glitch.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, there's argument that we could allow it in randos. We don't have to have only NMG rule sets in randos. We can have our own set of rules. But yeah, at least for this tournament, it is banned. So.
Oh, and it looks like
and Sporcher.
Quato found the first item in City.
Oh.
Which was Love Key.
Catch where that was.
I believe it was somewhere in the storerooms since he came out.
I see. That would make sense. And yeah, River's gonna have to do the very unfortunate room.
Oh, oh no. One of the worst rooms in the game.
Oh, well. Warps out. Understandable.
On a brighter note, Blossom is heading to Crystal Peak, one of the best areas of the game.
Also on a fairly bright note, we missed this before, but Quill's at Salubra. There will be no Quills today. Haha! Eat that, losers. Yeah, we're seeing Blossom enter Peak. So, there are 5 checks here.
Oh, five major items.
5 major items here, I should say. There are also 7 grubs. And once you get to 17, you get the Holy Dash.
I'm a fan of the
favorite.
Peak play, not just because I'm biased and also want to see CG2 Shade Skip.
I'm not convinced we're gonna be seeing that today.
I don't
you never
think so
know.
either.
We can hope that Blossom is just here for content. You never know. Key at storerooms key, I see. Oh, I'm not sure. Did they just miss storerooms tag somewhere?
I don't remember where storerooms tag was.
Yeah, it looks like they don't have it. But they will be going to Stagnus, so yeah, these are new checks. Yeah. And immediately rewarded. And so now they can go to Edge. And Edge has 5, so.
Yeah,
And a simple key. Yeah, that very good play here. Paying off.
I know blue team has Stagnus tag, but they might have just forgotten to check it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Rancid egg. Of course, they haven't checked egg shop yet, but they might want to keep that in mind just in case.
Generally, in rando, it's best to check a stag as soon as possible, just because it's a very quick check.
Yeah.
And it could be something very good.
Blossom is a fraud and a scam and is not giving us the content we desire and deserve.
Oh, this is so sad.
For that, they shall be executed.
Ah!
Never mind. They get rewarded. I lied. Blossom gets rewarded for not giving us the content. You hate to see it. I do believe I saw Rocket pick up dive there, so they are keeping up. Yeah, it's 32 to 33, keeping up pretty well.
Earlier on, it seems that Quato got a Grimchild in Resting Grounds.
Yeah, I guess that was in Crypt somewhere.
I would guess so, yeah. Which is really nice because it saves them from having to light the Grim Lantern.
Ooh.
Which...
Hopefully Blossom doesn't kill both of them. I don't think they can get back up. Oh. Yeah, I don't think they can get back up if they kill both of those. Not sure.
Maybe with Air's Toss?
Maybe? Oh, okay. Yeah,
no, that's definitely possible.
Is Blossom doesn't do the funny jumps. Wow. No content.
I don't understand the funny jumps.
No content. All you do is get on the wall and spam your jump button. And they get rewarded. Alright, every time I criticize Blossom, they find a major item, so I guess I should just keep telling them what they're doing wrong, and then they'll find more things. Seeing a well check from River. Nope, never mind. Not a well check. It's already been done. Auto doing the very cool hazard respawn since they don't have swim yet. And going into Beastden. It's interesting. We've seen all these checks
With
already, but
Deepness 4, it's not a bad play, but I don't
yeah,
think there was anything in Beast 10.
also certainly not the most fun in the world with the items they have.
Yeah.
Blossom.
Blossom is
Blossom got a
thinking.
phone call from their best friend and wanted to tell them hi for a second.
Now, clearly, they're contemplating why they have Crystal Guardian bench instead of a Shade.
True. They were questioning their life choices up to this point. Wondering why they cannot, in fact, check CG2.
Did we see grub checks from River and Rocket?
I don't know. They were checking, or they were saving some grubs though, so I assume they must have seen it.
I don't see a reason to skip grubs.
Yeah, there's really no
So.
reason to skip grubs at all.
At least with Dive and Wraiths, Devouts are a bit more comfy, as Quato is demonstrating. But it's still not the equipment I would do Beastden with.
Yeah. I mean, I would just skip things, but yeah. Oh.
I am.
Welcome in raid. Hello, hello.
Hello.
This is a. So this is the first round of the All Major Items tournament. This is actually the last match of this weekend. There will be more matches in upcoming weekends, but for now, this is all. We have Blossom and Quato versus Rocket and River. And right now, it's a pretty close race, 30-32. Both teams are making decent decisions. None of them have found any major advantages, and really, I think right now, in their minds, is probably Grubs, just because that's where they've seen Dash, and Dash is kind of the holy grail in these randos. If you find Dash, you just go so much faster.
Dashless movement sucks to play with.
Yeah, it just kind of feels bad a lot of the time, and if you don't have Fireball.
I'm a bit confused by Rocket's routing through Green Path here. He went across the top down to Cornifer. The usual pathing I take is to go down through the toll bench because there tends to be more checks along the way, and you also get the bench. And I believe that's a shorter walk.
Yeah, so this is the same seed. Actually, if you look at how so both of the red names are playing with shared items. So when one person picks up an item, it gets removed from the other person's world, and then they both receive it. Same with the other team, obviously. And then both teams are playing the same seed. So they are trying to compete to finish the game the fastest with the true ending. And they want to also collect all of the items that are on their tracker.
And those items include all the movement, true endings, like Dreamers and Voidheart, Dream Nails, several keys, unique keys like King's Brand and Love Key, as well as a few charms that gate several chests.
Yeah. A lot of hand-picked items that are basically the most important items that kind of lock you out of checks. And once you have all of them, you're good to finish the game.
And the cool thing about this category, I guess, is the tracker shows you how many major items there are in each area. So it serves as a hint to which areas you should be checking to find them.
And wow, I guess I missed the first few rooms, but I think Quado just went from Hot Springs to Galleon through the dark rooms.
Quado and Darkness.
Without Dash, also. Because why not, I guess.
Oh, and unfortunately it looks like River took a death in Crystal Peak.
Yeah. Dying to those Crystal Hunters. Very unfortunate. And yeah, we're seeing both teams enter Edge at about the same time as well. I was pointing out that Red Team found Swim sooner and could have gone to Edge sooner, but they did not take that opportunity. So...
I still like both of these splits.
Oh, wow!
Oh.
That was insane.
Oh.
Hopper jumps over Rocket as he's healing.
Rocket is just gaming.
River trying to find a way out. Okay. Gets the job. Doesn't want the check? Oh, no, they're just warping back. That's fair, that's fair, that's fair.
Yeah, and I was saying that I like both of these splits by both teams.
Yeah.
They're heading for the most check dense areas. Blossom's already cleared most of Crystal Peak, so
doing a really good job of recognizing where they should go. I don't know if either of them have checked Egg Shop or Divine at all, because I think at least one of the teams has Grimchild. Yeah, it looks like blue team has Grimchild and red team does not. We don't see any of the fragile charms, but I don't know that they have any.
I'm not sure they have keys either. I might have seen a key, but
I saw at least a key at Celebra, and it looks like each team has one key. Oh, no? Does blue team have 3 keys? Blue team might have 3 keys. I can't tell what the number is.
And... Oh, it shows on them.
Yeah, okay,
That is actually quite hard to make out.
Yeah, apparently both teams have a key from Stagnest, and I know there was one at Celebra, so they're probably all good, even, just because when one teammate uses a key, it doesn't use it for the other person. So that's all 4 things covered already.
Pointing out that blue team has 2 keys, so they could check all of the key locked areas.
Yeah. Rocket demonstrating one of the quirks of Rando, which is that when you hit the little hopper statue enough times, it spawns way more than 2 hoppers. It's 2 great hoppers. It spawns a whole heck of them. Yeah, it looks like they really are just rushing grubs right now. They're at 16, and I believe it was at 17, so...
Yep.
We're gonna see blue team coming on Dash pretty quickly, which will be very helpful for them.
Yeah.
I have to imagine it was in logic, at least somehow.
No, Rocket.
Oh, wow.
That's not the worst death because it's not too far from the bench, but it still
Yeah.
sucks to die there. It's nice to see that both teams are mostly even,
Yeah.
but
Been
I
keeping it pretty
believe
clean.
Blue will probably take a lead with Dash.
Yeah, with Dash, and also just that Red has died a lot overall, so I think they are probably behind on checks overall, so that might hurt them a
Yeah,
little bit. But yeah, and we're seeing that Dash, and I think we also just saw Shaman Stone for 5. That's kind of gross. What the heck?
that is
It's a
very
scam.
weird.
I want a refund. Who even generated the seed? Smile. Oh,
Just Overcharm thought.
yeah.
That's
Just over.
yeah.
Something in the dark room here.
One of the best dark rooms in the game.
We'll want to gather soul if they're trying to get across the gap, and also do the dive floor. But yeah, okay.
The
We
lack
get full
of
soul.
C-Dash and wings means that you have to do an air stall skip across this gap.
And they
But
get
they
it.
get it.
Okay.
Yep. Oh,
And they're
and
rewarded
rewarded.
instantly. Yeah, oh, and we're seeing Basin. I think this is the first time we've seen Basin today. Well, for the
Yeah,
seed, I
with
mean.
King's Brand,
Yeah,
most
so
of
they can do a lot of stuff there.
well, there's still a lot of stuff they can't do, but it's not bad to grab the bench.
Wow, Blossom getting the grub, but not doing the platform jumps. You really do hate to see it. Kind of a travesty, honestly.
Unfortunate.
The fire not knowing if there are spikes right there.
Auto
Rocket.
back
Fire.
diving into the acid.
Okay. And I'm not sure what the grub count is for red team. Has anyone seen it recently?
We'll
See
see
right
it.
here. It's 10. Okay.
Yeah, so they're not too far behind, I think.
Yeah, that's not too bad. It is a question of which grubs they have saved though, because if they've saved really fast grubs and all they have left is slow grubs, then it might actually be worse than it seems. But hopefully they're not that far behind.
Yeah, they haven't been to Deepness, which is a pretty relatively dense area for grubs.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're
I didn't
seeing
actually see what was that egg
extra.
shop, but it's a Bistreak and a Hollowness Seal. Okay. Pretty good, pretty good.
Once Blossom's chakra updates. Oh, Blossom showing
Going
off
for...
this.
Oh,
No.
doesn't dash. Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, and we're getting a report that there's also a white fragment at egg shop.
Okay.
Okay. Also not going for turnarounds, really slowing them down. You hate to see it.
We'll get to see the skip again.
Dash. Oh, they forgot to dash again. No.
It seemed a bit too far. Was there anything else at Grubs besides the dash?
I don't think I saw anything aside from the dash. And that's another key, so they're stacked on keys. Yeah, they made
Nice.
it handily.
I don't remember seeing Trampas picked up, but red team.
Well,
Both teams have Trampas.
yeah. I remember seeing it somewhere. I don't remember where though. Awesome overplatting. Technically optimal, but we don't talk about it. Saving time by saving a grub. That's correct.
Yeah, a grub is always time save because it's what's optimal in your heart.
Yeah, and as we can see from after the dash, it has grown to a 22 to 28 lead, whereas before it was very close, more like only one apart or two apart at times. So
Yeah,
we're seeing that.
because Crystal Peak is far more accessible with dash.
Yeah.
And I believe there were a few dash lock checks or dash locked items.
Yeah.
One in Green Pass, I believe.
Oh, and there's a greed. Okay.
Interestingly enough, Deep Nest is still sitting at 4 checks. And I believe a lot of it has already been done.
Yeah.
Which suggests that most of it might be locked behind Lantern.
Or maybe Wings.
Or...
Although, I think Quado did a lot of Dark Deep Nest, or maybe at least some of it, so maybe it's just
I
like,
remember seeing Galien. But, yeah.
We're just doing some interesting things here.
You have Rocket going back through Crossroads, River in Waterways with 2 items.
Okay. River makes it up. Nice.
Yeah. Quado clearing some of Abyss. I'm not sure if they have Cancel yet.
Egg, but yeah. Yeah, they also don't have Sea Dash, so no Arcane Egg, but it's okay.
Well, they have Swim, so it's...
I think they don't have any White Fragments, although there was the one at... I guess we have one at a Zelda and one at Egg Shop. So...
Yeah. So they could get it, but not at the moment.
Yeah, they maybe don't have the eggs yet.
Oh, River taking a death to the Bellfly.
Oh no.
That is...
That's pretty unfortunate.
A very
Rocket.
rude.
Ooh. That's a good one.
There's
Sea Dash from Campesh. Funny, because it's right after Quado just went past the only actually Sea Dash lock check in this game. Well, with these settings, but yes.
Which check was that?
Arcane Egg Lifeblood Core.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's the only thing they absolutely need to have Sea Dash for. Quado is not checking Divine Things.
Sea Dash is an interesting item because it usually doesn't lock a lot. but it's also a nice movement item to
But
have.
it's also very fast and much faster than dashing places.
Yes.
Right? Right, guys? Right? We know how to use C-dash here. River cleaning up the Horn Arena. Check the map. Maybe even Fungal here.
Yeah. Although there's not really anything in Fungal besides Bretta.
Yeah,
Which
someone
would very much
in chat correctly identifying that no C-dashing is slow. You do want to C-dash, because if you don't do it, it's slow. That's correct. I don't think that River can do this without dash or C-dash.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Warps out. Wait.
Did
Does
he
River
get
have
the
the
bench?
bench? Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Oh! I guess it doesn't... Oh, no, it does matter, because they still have to check Bretta. I mean, waste to 0, but still want to check Bretta. I feel like you want that bench.
We're seeing more and more major items, I think.
And sorry, fella. Nothing there.
D-Dark was picked up in Edge.
Yeah, it looks like D-Dark was at the King's Idol, the Great Hopper King's Idol, and there was 2 dashes in Weaver's Den. 2 dashes!
Ouch. And with no lantern in sight, I don't think Red Team is going to get dash until they get the grubs for it.
Yeah. That's super rough. Well, okay. Careful. Auto heading over to Shio. I guess they only have 1 check left there. And Blossom finds the last thing in Kingdom's Edge, yeah. Not that Isma's is particularly useful. I guess it helps a little bit with Isma's Grove. Want it.
Yeah, at this point in the game, we already have Queen's Garden's access.
Yeah, that, and I think a lot of their benches are just past all the acid skips. So, not even a whole lot to do, and maybe Love Key. Shop Key at Shio. Alright. That's
potentially big because of the number of checks in Jervis.
Well, that's also good because that means they don't have to look at any of the other checks in Green Path. So, like, Shape of Fun was probably something on their minds, but it's super slow, and now they don't even have to go down there at all.
Shape of Fun,
nice that they
no Ice Smash Shard.
Yeah.
Oh, another dive.
Another
behind
dive
Shopkeep?
And a lantern? Was that lantern?
Yep,
Lantern
it looked like lantern.
Shopkey as well? Yeah, okay. And Shopkey was at Shio, which requires dash and C-dash or wings. So yeah, that's really unfortunate for the other team. They're really gonna grubs.
I forgot where C-dash was.
Nail. First Dream Nail in Junk Pit.
Oh wow. Did we see what was that essence?
Oh, and second Dream Nail.
Was there anything important at Essence?
I don't remember. I don't know if we saw it.
Chat is saying yes. So I assume this is what 0 is for. I'm so sorry, Con. 0 is dying.
I don't know what you're talking about. I am not looking at the streams right now. I can't see anything. I'm seeing a question. Are they required to get dupes of major items too? Yeah, they're actually required to get every single major item, so everything that gets placed, but there aren't a lot of there aren't a lot of duplicate items, so
Oh,
it doesn't become as
Quado
much of a
taking the
problem.
fall. I believe the only duped item is dash.
One dash and one copy of each spell.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that was a 1.5
Oh,
funny.
wings at essence. I
It
see.
might have been. Oh, wings at essence?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess they're just gonna rush that then, yeah. We'll see if blue team decides to be morally correct, or if they're monsters, but I guess we'll have to see. And yeah, looking at this lead here, it's gonna be very hard to come back, even though they technically found Dream Mill first. It wasn't even for very long.
It's
They have
really just the
wings, but they don't
difference
have
in
dash.
movement.
Yeah,
Without dash or C dash, it's a lot slower to actually get places.
yeah. Very, very slow. Okay. And both Quado and Blossom are warping out. Where do they warp? That is the question. Quado's not a monster. Quado is morally correct.
Disappointing.
Let's go. Woo! Go Quado.
Marmu, absolutely shredded. Is this what it means to be a current patch
Yeah.
true ending runner?
I don't know. I feel like so it's like they can't have checked grubs, but I think the reason they're not saving grubs is because they're expecting to like be able to do it later. Maybe I don't know. It doesn't seem like they didn't check grubs because I feel like they have been saving grubs, but yeah, they're not prioritizing it because they're probably expecting to find at least a dash somewhere else. But
Yeah,
I don't
unfortunately,
know.
we know where
I
both of the
yeah.
other ones are.
I feel like it's just when you have guaranteed things, it's just better to go for them a lot of the time. Yeah, and we're seeing them get grubs. It's just a lot slower. They're not prioritizing it as much.
Yeah, with randomizer, it's really
Yeah, you can't
unreliable to count on
even
finding.
playing the odds. Like a lot of rando is playing the odds, but it's really you got to go for consistent plays sometimes. It really hurts to just not have dash forever. So. And Boston goes for the grub. Okay. They going back up for Trader Lord? They are. Okay.
Oh,
And they find C Dash.
yeah, okay. That was for the dash was I just forgot.
Yeah.
So C dash was logically locked behind wings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, I tend to agree that you want to just rush dash when you see it, but it is fair since you know where the major items are. You're like kind of playing the odds a little bit. You feel like you might get one sooner, but I definitely feel like it's more consistent and you're better off just going for the grubs immediately.
The only exception to this is if dash is at Colo too.
Yeah, I just mostly mean in grub scenarios. It's like it's consistent. You want to go for it. It's a good play. Blossom, yeah, uh, eh.
No!
No. Oh, that hurts. Blossom taking their first death. Oh, and it's cool. We're having the damage trackers. I believe the actual mod's called Death Tracker or something like that. Death Counter maybe on Scarab. But yeah, we're seeing these on a lot of the screens, and It's very cool seeing that, well, certain people have a lot less damage taken, and people have more deaths. Yeah, this and that. We're also
We're
seeing a
seeing a
collector,
collector.
for some reason. Well, I
It's
mean...
not a check I would do first, but
it is 3 grubs and there's still one thing left in city.
yeah, so it's not a bad play.
Not the
Especially since
worst.
they have enough damage, I think.
Yeah, they definitely have enough damage, and they can see the health bar is just dropping.
Oh, that's what you were saying.
And there it is.
Yep.
As long as I don't look at Blossom's screen, they won't get hurt anymore. Okay. See what...
Yeah, I would usually go for Watcher Knights before Collector.
Yeah,
I don't believe
but
Red
in
Team
this
has that much
scenario, it's
Knight.
fair enough, because they're getting their dash here.
Yeah.
And it doesn't pay off for them entirely, but it does get them the last 3 grubs they needed, so...
Yep. And they're immediately getting dash. So, good play, but I would say a bit too late.
Yeah. Yeah, it really hurts that they're just gonna... They're gonna struggle to come back here. 9 to 21 is really rough. Okay, Blossom going to... I guess this is a spike tunnel into waterways, perhaps? This is an interesting path
They
through this room. Never seen this before.
do have 2 keys, since I last checked.
I think... Has one of them already done left side, though? I think they might just be doing right side.
Yeah. I don't think I've seen Blue Team in Waterways at all yet. Oh, and a free Dash Master.
Oh, man. Missing out. You hate to see it. Best charm for 0, and they didn't get it. And I don't know, have we seen Divine Chat yet? We're seeing, I think
We've
Quato
seen a
just
few,
did,
I think.
Oh, and Blossom picks up Dreamgate. I think we know that the last one is in Junkbit, actually.
Yeah.
Blossom correctly noting that free all grubs in Royal Waterways is on the board.
So true.
Very fast kill from Quado. Very good, very good.
I looked away when I saw the scream and...
And it's Hera.
Oh, well.
Hamathari decided that it didn't make sense that there was no boss guarding the Dreamer, and decided to change it up.
Well, that's the P5, like, justification, right? Because Nosk is like the representative boss for Hera.
Yeah. So
really, this should be a dearest
yeah, Hamathari's just righting Team Cherry's wrongs here, is really what's happening.
Oh, we're seeing a CG2 fight. So blessed. And it's worth.
Heck yeah.
This is why Blossom should have shade skipped.
This is why you shade skip. SMH. Yeah, the theme of the tourney for me so far has been find dash and never find Dream now. And that's all I know. Essence drop, essence drop. Hoggers, Blessings.
Blessings.
Ah! I thought Blossom was gonna get hit there.
We're seeing reverse Sea Heart from River.
Yeah.
Or, no. I'm actually not sure what the optimal way to do these checks is.
I always just do it backwards. It's fun. Do the gauntlet backwards.
The problem with the Soul Totem check is that it throws off the normal cycle for C-Dash.
Not sure where the other check is. I guess it might be behind. Yeah, it might be behind the dark room. And oh yeah, I guess it's VS at the totem outside Crystallized Mound. But they don't have Lantern yet, and they haven't done any dark rooms.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Blue team is missing CG2.
Yeah, they're missing CG2. They're missing the right white fragment. And did they just get the one at Zelda?
Yes, they did.
And then they're getting the one at Egg Shop.
Interesting
And
that
then
we're seeing the dive route through the Flute Manga room. Which is
interesting that
apparently
Blossom
slower.
refuses to listen to me ever, even when I tell them that what they did is objectively incorrect. Interesting.
I did not know that the dive route existed before this tournament.
As B, it's just always slower and it loses you soul. Why does anyone do it? I don't understand. It's just the worst way through the room, and it's harder to find. The other way is just go all the way left until you find a thing, and then go up a bunch, and then keep going left. And Quatopine's the last thing in Basin. And it's just CG2 here, and I guess Divine? Shocky? NMG? I don't know what it is.
They don't have all fragile charms yet, so this could be this could be annoying.
Yeah, I guess it could be. I don't know what they've checked though.
Quato's going to do Grim.
Quato's doing Grim. I feel like I haven't seen them check any of the fragile charms, but maybe I'm crazy. Oh, maybe Blossom did it. I think Blossom might have done it actually.
I saw Blossom check at least one fragile charm.
I think Blossom's just doing checks here, I guess, for...
Yeah, the annoying thing about fragile charms is that they're not major items, so they won't be listed on the tracker.
Yeah, the main problem with making them required is that they're not unique, so... adding 6 extra things is
yeah. So
and, you know, the good thing about adding 6 extra things is that if we add Elevator Pass, we get exactly 46 things. And then we get to roll the dice on whether the areas will have the same as the number of grubs in the area.
Sounds very blessed.
Very thin.
Unfortunately using Abyss Shriek, unlike a true NKG runner. So sad. I want to see Overcharmed Grim with only Shade Soul.
And
I guess we haven't seen Greta as well.
Oh, yeah,
Blossom's doing.
So
yeah,
Greta and then Unbreakable Strength. Quato's going to Black Egg, but I don't know if they're gonna get it, and they don't. And they don't.
It's still not a bad idea to do that check and also set up for TE. But it looks like this will be a strength hunt.
Yeah. 2 out of what? 300 or so. They'll find it, maybe.
Knowing Quado and Blossom, I have no doubt they'll be able to clear a lot of areas very fast for this. But this
Yeah.
gives River and Rocket a chance to catch up a bit. Although
Assuming they
they
can
are,
randomly find it as well.
yeah, they are pretty far behind at 18-1.
Yep. So, here it is. The race to fragile strength. Who will find it first?
Quado missing the breakable ball. Hmm.
Yeah, this kind of progression is pretty unfortunate, but it has proven to be rare, considering this is the only one we got out of all of the matches this weekend. Of course, the showcase also had this problem, but
It's
pretty rare. So.
I think it's better than the alternative of having to find all 6 charms by making them major items.
And we're just gonna see blue team do a bunch of random checks until they find it.
Yeah, heading to the most check dense areas, probably.
Auto not knowing about the dash slash here. Fortunate. But also, I think we've already seen this, so I think they're not going to find it here.
Does red team have strength? They don't, right?
Actually, I don't know. He might. So, maybe it is here. Tell whether Blossom got Scream Skip or Scream Skip Skip, or what happened there? I think Blossom might have skipped the Scream too. And the red team slowly starts the countdown. They're at 16 now. They do still have to do Shio if they want their lantern, otherwise they're gonna have to do a bunch of dark rooms. Also, Rocket menu?
Was that an accident?
Yeah, of course. The true victory here is seeing Fragile Strength at White Palace. Someone in chat has so graciously recommended to us.
Unfortunately, that wouldn't be the only strength.
But what if
because we know for a fact that, well, there's only one thing in White Palace.
Oh, yeah. No. See, but what if Unbreakable Strength is vanilla? Oh, it can't be.
That's what was it.
That's the point. That's the point of it. It can't be vanilla. Very sad. It can't be in White Palace. It can be in White Palace, but it
Unfortunately.
Very sad.
But I do hope blue team checks White Palace, because I'm sure Blossom would go there immediately.
Yeah. Okay. Blossom looking for the vanilla Fragile Strength.
Will it be vanilla? Oh yeah, and it's interesting, right? Because
it's vanilla! And it's vanilla notch cost! Let's go!
Dearest Tomosity.
Dearest Tomosity.
Oh, and the small optimization here being Quado picking up the last major item
Yeah.
while Blossom opens Black Egg because they haven't done it yet.
Spinny night.
Blossom dashing through Black Egg
Oh,
out of spite.
Blossom dashing through Black Egg Temple. It's okay, we got to see their
Clearly,
beautiful sea dash animation earlier today, so there are no complaints from me.
no, it's perfectly synced, the entrance to Black Egg.
No,
Or
it wasn't perfectly
interstation.
synced. Blossom needed to start their sea dash at some point.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all Blossom's fault. They
Uh,
should have just known exactly where Quado was and figured it out.
Strength was vanilla. It was at Leg Eater.
Hey, I said unbreakable strength vanilla. I lied, but I was close.
You lied, but it was also like 100% not vanilla.
Yeah, it was guaranteed to not be vanilla unbreakable strength, but the other one was vanilla, so it's fine. They both get the scream at about the same time too.
Oh,
But
this is so
Quado gets
blessed.
scream skip. Yeah. Evenly matched runners. Actually, Blossom gained time, right? Also, this is beautiful. What the? What in the
I
is this?
believe this is Palette Swapper. I didn't know it affected Radiance.
Amazing?
Yeah,
But
but
really now it's just a race of Blossom versus Quado.
were there any items in Fungal at the beginning?
There were no items in Fungal, so
Yeah.
that's why nobody went there at all. And then, as it turns out, there is one item in Fungal. It's the Fragile Strength at Leg Eater.
Amazing.
Taking a lot of damage on first phase, but makes it.
Quado is a true ending runner. There's no way he would die to Radiance.
Yeah, Quado would not die here. Quado knows SBSCS ending.
Key smash true ending.
Quado would not dare.
Also, I don't.
And
Is the
instead
Abyss
of
Shriek
either
slightly tinted?
Quado or Blossom dying, it is in fact Rocket that dies. You really didn't miss it.
Oh, entering climb. Blossom actually beating the true ending runner. GG's.
Yeah, honestly, Quado needs to step up his game. I don't know what he was doing there.
Now, clearly Blossom needs to run true ending.
Oh, yeah, they've never run that before.
True ending with you.
Ask them if they want.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello, GG.
Gene.
Guys, GG.
Did you enjoy your
I just want
vanilla
to
ice
say
cream?
before we could do anything, I just want to say playing with lose with like half of your frames and a giant lag spike every 2 seconds is really fun
Oh no.
in
Oh.
deepness when I'm trying to play Nosk.
Yeah.
Anyways, how was your thing?
Yeah, they just got Dash a lot earlier than you guys did. That was all,
Oh
right?
wait,
Oh, we got
where did
early
you
pass from Grups. Yeah.
Yeah.
where
it's
did
like
you guys
such
get Dash?
Well,
17
you
Grups.
you guys didn't see the other two dashes, but the other two dashes were both in Weaver's Den.
Yeah, it
Oh
was
wait,
so
okay.
dumb.
Wait, did you guys do Dark Nest? Or did
I
you get
did,
Lantern?
but
They
I didn't get
did,
to
but then they
Weaver's
found
Den.
Lantern like immediately.
Wait, where was it?
Lantern was behind Shopkey, which was behind Shio. So you guys would have
Oh
needed
my,
to have
bro.
dash.
It was a bit
Well,
of
you
a
could have
rough
done it with
progression
Yeah.
dash.
screen.
Wait.
But
What was your first item? Claw?
Oh
yeah.
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 Yeah, that's never happened before.
Oh yeah. Used
I
to
hate
that, I guess.
Clawford seeds.
Yeah.
I hate them so much.
It's usually
Yeah.
not the very first check.
That ending
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
really
it's today.
annoying for us though, because we had all the major items. We were looking for fragile strength.
Or what's
Oh,
the
You got
other
your
one? I
vanilla
want to know
ice
where the
cream at
other
the
one
end.
was.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
look it up.
I will look it
Oh,
up.
I did not generate a spoiler.
Yeah,
I
so
didn't either.
how we got dash is we got our dash from the 17 grubs one.
Yeah,
Glowing
same.
Womb.
Yeah, I know. I
Oh
saw
wait.
that.
Yeah. Both of you guys got your first dashes at 17 grubs.
Wait, really?
Yep.
How did you guys how are you guys so much faster than us?
No, they just rushed grubs. You guys I
Oh,
don't
okay,
know. It
okay.
was like
That was
yeah,
smart.
you guys were like doing things along the way, but I think the just them getting dash first was really helpful. So
Yeah.
Were you hoping to find a dash, like just out
Pretty
in the
much,
wild?
because we were hoping that one of them was gonna be something else dash. It is what it is.
yeah.
I'm just really glad we didn't have to do flower quests on this one,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
because that one can always be rough.
No 3 for
Yeah.
3s. Hate to see it.
Wait. If I had beaten Nos, would it have been worth it?
I
Yeah,
believe it
Nos
was
was
Hera.
something. Yeah.
Uh,
Hera at Nosk, I believe.
Yeah.
kind of hope to not be this behind, but it is what it is.
I think you guys did good. It was just
You guys
getting
were
dash late that
that
really
was really
put the
it.
difference.
You guys were like completely keeping pace until death.
Really nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. It
Yeah, it
just
was
really
just like
sucks that I started lagging in Deep Dust for some reasons. That's what took
yeah.
me so long for the Quatopine parkour, because
I
I
don't
was
think
getting
we
random lag
noticed
spikes and I
anything on
couldn't go
stream.
for
Do you know if it's like you can push resources to like Hollow Knight instead of OBS? Like you can prioritize it.
I wasn't using OBS. I was using Twitch Studio. That might have
Okay.
been why.
Yeah, not sure how Twitch Studio works actually.
Okay,
So.
okay.
But yeah, GG's. Do you guys have
Yeah,
any other
GG's.
comments or anything you want to say?
Yeah, that was really fun. Big shout outs to Quado and Blossom for being our opponents today, and thank you so much for the restreamer and the commentators on this round.
Oh.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. It was really fun.
BCQ.
Yeah.
GG.
GG.
And
GG's.
And good luck
Until next
Blossom
time, guys.
and Auto, you guys are going against Wesker and Ash next, and Rocket River, you guys are against Axel and Skate.
All right.
good
So
luck
you're
on
That's
your
Eon's lucky
future
man.
matches.
and thanks everyone that is watching so
Yeah,
much.
of course.
For
Thanks to everyone
everyone,
that's watching too.
yeah, and also a special thanks to Tsira for making the layout that we have here, and thank you to all of our restreamers. Thanks to our players for scheduling things, and look forward to more randos next weekend. So.
And
Yeah.
also thanks to Colin and Ash for organizing this tournament.
Yeah, really excited to see what's next. Looking forward to see what we have. Anyways, bye guys.
GG's.
GG's.